Hello, I'm Micah Buzan, and I was homeschooled. Yep, I'm a homeschooler. When people find that out, I get a variety of responses. Some people are super for it. They think like if you're homeschooled, you're gonna just be this like genius nerd who knows a bunch of irrelevant facts about world history and other boring stuff. And then other people sort of like back off a little bit, and they think like you have some kind of disease and you're just totally socially inept and you don't know how to communicate with strangers, which for me personally that's sort of true. But the thing with homeschooling is, and education in general, or I'll say schooling in general, because I think education and schooling are not necessarily the same thing. Conventional education oftentimes seems to be more about indoctrination than education. Like, I've received a much better education not going to school, teaching myself stuff that's relevant to my own interests. But anyways, homeschooling is a very unique experience. It's neither good nor bad. It completely depends on the individual's experience with it. And for me, personally, I happen to really enjoy it. I homeschooled 1st through 6th grade, and I'm really happy I homeschooled during those years versus the later years. It was awesome because all my friends were all homeschooled together. So, we'd do 3 or 4 hours of schoolwork in the day and then hang out for the rest of the day, go outside, use our imaginations, build tire swings, go on adventures in the woods. And the thing about the amount of time it took me to get schoolwork done, it wasn't any less productive than conventional classroom setting where you have a specific amount of time to do certain tasks. Like, why should a kid have to spend 8 hours of the day inside a building doing tasks that could be completed quicker? For example, it's Parkinson's law. Like, when I was homeschooled, if I do the same amount of work each day, but if I wanted to procrastinate, it'd take me 7 or 8 hours, and a lot of time is wasted in school. The cool thing about homeschooling for me was on Friday we had this thing called a Good Shepherd Academy, where all the homeschoolers around the town we'd all meet up in this church, and it was like a giant school where we'd do school for one day of the week. Only it wasn't school, it was awesome. We had art class where we'd make really like paper mache stuff and paint whatever we want, homeschool style. And we had science class where we'd do like science fairs and all sorts of experiments, and there were no tests, no grades or any of that crap. It was just learning for the sake of learning. It was awesome. It was so fun. I'm really thankful for that experience in my life. And when I got to about 6th grade, me and my buddies were really into drawing. So every week we'd bring like drawings of Dragon Ball Z characters and compare. So I'd look forward to that every week. I'd have a whole stack of drawings to show off to my friends. And it was weird because like I was like a cool kid to the homeschoolers. Me and my few friends, we were the oldest in the facility. The 6th graders were like the seniors of homeschool town, and like people thought we were really cool. They looked up to us, so I had a lot of confidence. I just talked to everyone, and that all changed when I went to private school in 7th grade. Complete culture shock to my homeschool brain. I had gone in with the expectations that everyone was going to be like homeschool people at Good Shepherd Academy, but they weren't. There are all these social rules, and there was a dress code and heavy emphasis on grades, and it was really just very confusing. It was the worst year of my life, actually, 7th grade. Yep, hated it. Then 9th grade, 7th through 9th, private school. Then 10th through 12th, I went to public school, and I actually really enjoyed that. I'll make two separate vlogs. One vlog about private school, one about public school, because I think they're both different enough. But homeschooling was definitely, it's like the best time of my life. But yeah, private school, make a vlog about that next week. Because I showed up with a pink and purple backpack, and I had duct tape wrapped around my shoes because I wanted to be like Sonic. I had a Pokemon shirt on, and I had shorts, which were against the dress code. This is a private school. There's a dress code and all these rules, and it was so confusing. Not a good time. But anyways, thanks for watching, and up here is the last vlog I did, and underneath it, and you can click on this to go to it, and underneath it is a animation I did, and in the description box there's a Facebook and Bandcamp where I post my music, and other links, that all the YouTube stuff that people ask you to click on. So yeah, homeschooling. If you were homeschooled, tell me about. If you know any homeschoolers, share your information. Just again, it's never good to generalize from anecdote. Everyone's situation's unique. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Mother butterfly tearing through the sky. Don't be sad or you're gonna die.